This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Well, it looks like Wendy Williams will not be returning to her show until at least November. So,
Wow.
So it looks like she's still going through whatever sickness, and I know complications from Graves' disease, a thyroid condition. So, she's not back until then. But they have announced some more guest hosts. Sherry Shepherd is going to be a special guest host from November 1st to the 5th. And Whitney Cummings will be guest hosting October 25th to the 9th. Now, Whitney Cummings posted, "Nobody can ever replace Wendy, but we will do whatever we can to fill in so she can come back stronger than ever. She's gone so hard for so long, and as much as I miss seeing her every day, just imagine how hilarious she's going to be after some time to take care of herself and have some quiet time to think." Sherry Shepherd also posted that she will be guest hosting too.
Well, you got to continue to send Wendy Williams healing energy. She might as well take the whole year off, though. Like, well, you can't rush your health. You know what I mean? Not for no TV show.
All right, Sherry Shepherd in the press release stated, "I had such a great time when I hosted the show in 2019, and I'm flattered that Wendy and the producers put their trust in me to fill in again. I'm sending my love and well wishes to her." All right, young boy never broke again. He was allegedly involved in a fight while he was in jail, and prosecutors are using that to deny him bond. According to a recent report that regards his detailed post-release plan, they're using that one incident that reportedly happened to justify keeping him locked up for such a long time. They argued that he cannot stay out of fights. Prosecutor Will Morris even said that his pattern of behavior is disturbing, and it was confirmed that the feds were using the name Operation Never Free Again to describe the sting takedown of young boy.
I would think in jail, though, like, you know, I mean, if somebody walks up to you and swings on you, you should be allowed to defend yourself. Now, if you started the fight, that's different. But if you're defending yourself,
Yeah, and I'm sure everybody's trying to test him in jail. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, and, they're proposing when he gets released that he'll relocate to Utah. And which I think that could be really good for him, right? And what they are saying is that there's a tutor, one of his childhood tutors that lives there. He purchased a residence in North Utah recently. He reportedly stayed with her extended family throughout the past decade while remaining out of trouble whenever he's there. And I think that could be a positive thing, because sometimes you got to take people out of the environment where things can provoke you and put them someplace else.
He's such a young man.
You really want to
man.
rehab somebody, right?
Right.
He's such a young man. That's why you got to give people the chance to grow, give people the chance to evolve. Like, how old is he?
21.
Oh, God, come on.
Yeah.
It's like, that's so
I did have that chance to really go to his, grandparents' house and talk to him and to have some off-camera conversations. And so I do feel particularly empathetic to him and what he's been through. So much love to him, be a young boy.
Yeah, and after he's held accountable for whatever he's in jail for, and he pays his debt to society, he should be allowed to come out and go live a great life. Get a man a chance to grow.
What is he in jail for? Do we even know?
I forgot. Wasn't he running from the
Weapons
police?
and drug charges.
Weapons and drug charges. Cool.
All right, now let's talk about Cardi B. She is pleading not guilty to assault charges, and she could face 4 years in prison. She had been offered the chance to plead guilty to third-degree assault. That would be in exchange for a conditional discharge, but she has decided that she is going to plead not guilty. They always tell us, a lot of lawyers have come up here and told us, if you didn't do something, don't just plead guilty to a lesser charge, because that could potentially, a conditional discharge, lead to any little thing that happens, could land her behind bars. So I'm sure she feels like she can fight this.
But
right?
not only that opens up the civil case. So if she pleads guilty to that, then that civil case gets opened wide up. And that's a lot easier than a court case. So she probably
But if you're found not guilty to assault charges, somebody can't still bring a
they
civil
can still
case?
sue, yeah. But it's a lot easier if you plead guilty, though.
Okay, so she posted, "No one ever notices when you're being provoked, just when you retaliate." She also posted, "They want to see a bad bitch do bad." And a lot of people have been, testing her on social media as well. Now, Pooh Shiesty is asking a judge to stop feds from presenting evidence of past crimes from when he was only 11 years old at his trial. So the first is an assault case that happened when he was 14. The other is a robbery case that occurred when he was only 11 in the 6th grade. And his team is saying that you shouldn't show those things at the trial. All right, these actions have no direct nexus to Pooh Shiesty other than in speculation. They're saying, he was arrested in June for his alleged involvement in the shooting and robbery of 2 men in October of 2020 in Miami. The federal charges he's facing include discharging a firearm during a violent crime, conspiracy, and Hobbs Act robbery. If convicted, he's facing a possible maximum sentence of life in prison.
Damn. So what are they trying to say? He got a history of violence or something like that?
Yeah, but I think, 11 years old and when you're a child, should you be allowed to present that now? In the 6th grade? Something you did in 6th grade?
I don't know. I mean, in my mind, no, but I don't know. I don't know how the law works. It sounds to me like they're just trying to paint a history of, him being violent and saying that I guess he hasn't rehabilitated or changed. I don't know.
All right, and that is your rumor report.
Such a nice. All these kids be so nice when you meet. I call him a kid, but how old
young men. Yeah,
these young men be so nice when you meet them. Like it's hard. I don't know, man. I just know that we all start someplace, and I couldn't even imagine being that young with that kind of money and the mindset I had when I was 20-something years old.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
And that's when you would hope your OGs and your older family members can put their arm around you and try to guide you the right way.
Hey, we all had that. It's not like we didn't have that growing up, but you still end up doing stupid things. Yeah. But I just know that that man has a long life ahead of him. Pooh Shiesty, NBA YoungBoy, all of them. So I would hate to see any of them have to go to jail for life or 20 years or 30 years because you never know who those brothers are going to turn out to be.
All right, now we got front page news next.
Yes, and let's talk about Halloween costumes. What is the #1 search?
All right, we'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.